Go ahead. Turn it up. It's the Record Machine Show with your host, Jimmy Howe.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome singer, actress, dancer, and performer Kalonda Kay. Kalonda, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. It's a beautiful day here in North Myrtle Beach. Where are you calling from?
I'm so jealous. I am so jealous. I am in the rainy hailstorms of St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How long's it been raining for? A couple days or?
Oh, yeah. It's been more than raining. It's been bad. Hailing. It's been almost tornado-like weather. It's been crazy.
Wow, you got to book a vacation, come down to Myrtle Beach and hang out for a while.
I'm telling you. Yeah. Listen, I'm always ready to go. So I might after this.
So did you grow up in St. Louis? Is that where you're born and raised?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Born and raised.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Now, tell me about your musical background. When did you first get involved in music?
Oh, wow. I might have started as early as probably 5 or 6 years old. I started singing with the Gospel Music Workshop of America. I started in opera.
Mm-hmm.
And I sang for the Nutcracker pretty much every year amongst other, national competitions. And so, that's where I started. And then, of course, in church after that. And then I started secular music maybe when I was about 15.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. And I read in your bio that at age 21, you received your first record deal. How did that come about?
Yeah, so I know, right? I'm a dancer as well, and so I basically was scouted. I performed at one of a major show that Nelly had, rapper Nelly, and I danced and opened up for him with another artist. And someone saw me on stage, and they were like, "Do you happen to sing?" And so that's kind of how I got introduced with the producers at that time, who were, with Universal and working with a lot of major celebrities at that time. And so I kind of just got navigated into that, came about, started working with them, end up meeting, a lot of the A&Rs and flying to LA and performing in front of Barry Hankerson. And I had an opportunity to work with a lot of different people in the studio as far as Static Major and Kanye West. So I've had a beautiful journey with my music industry, but it was with a group. It was, and I was the oldest in the group, although I looked young. Of course, they like, "Oh, you're going to pass for 16." So, and I was 21. And so, they couldn't sustain because of, maturity level. And so when they asked that I want to go solo, I kind of was a little turned off from the labels. And I decided no. I said, if I'm going to do it, I want to do it independent style, and I want to do it my way. And, I just, wanted to separate and try something different, basically. So
awesome.
That's what yeah.
Now, I believe every band or artist is influenced by someone. Who are some of your influences?
So I would say growing up, I've always loved to listen to, I love Tweet and I love Mary J, but just being in the living room with my mom and my brothers and bopping to the records, right? The vinyls. And, listening to Mary J. Blige back then and Sade back then. And so those were my eras of music, H-Town and, the different groups. So I was kind of, influenced by that music, and then the sounds were different. And not just that, I performed, as a dancer as well. My aunt was in entertainment, and so she would hire us as kids to perform at these big shows. So nice. I just always been in the entertainment industry, and so I just didn't know what that looked like for me, at that time, until I started to dabble a little more in the secular music as far as recording and things like that.
Nice. Now, this podcast is going to feature two of your tracks, It's You and Too Soon. What's the story behind those two songs?
Well, so my idea was to create a sound that was of the 90s on back. So every song that I do, I wanted to capture that feel. What was music like when I grew up, when it was prominent in my life, and when I was out skating at the skating rinks, and those moments where we had such a good time without so much going on in the world that was chaotic. And so for me, it was important to bring that sound back, the happy feeling when you hear my music. And so when writing those songs, my producer is absolutely amazing. And he captured exactly what I wanted. I just said, I want 90s music. That's what I want. And so when he brought the beat, it was a no-brainer to write to it, to create that moment, of what was it like back then in the 90s? What would I have talked about if I liked a boy, or, things like that. So it was easy to come up with it. So, that's for Too Soon. And then when you go to It's You, you at the stage now, you really like this boy. And, at that time, you're afraid of love or whatever the case might be. And but you still can't get over the fact that this guy makes you feel a certain way. But I still wanted to capture that 90s. It's the puppy love. It's that time when we did have a lot of love, more so, I would say, in the world. And it was more upfront than so much tragedy.
Yeah, that's what caught my attention with you. I seen you on Instagram, and I'm like, wow, she reminds me so much of the 90s. And I love the 90s, too, because I was a DJ back in the day, and I would play all the groups like Real McCoy and LaBouche and Technotronic and all that stuff in the 90s. So I was like really impressed with it. I thought it was great. I love both of those songs.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That matters, coming from a DJ and, previous DJ. I mean, that's amazing. I appreciate that.
Well, you're welcome. And you have a lyric video for It's You, and you have a music video for Too Soon. Now, do you enjoy shooting the music video as much as writing and recording the song?
Yeah, I do. Honestly, that was really fun creating the Too Soon video shoot. Because honestly, I had to sneak in the skating rink and do it. Um, versus because I'm so extra and over the top and I'm such a perfectionist, I was like, I need to rent the whole skating rink out and I need to do this big party. And something was like, don't do that. Just go to the skating rink on a normal night. And, so I really had to sneak in the skating rink and really record my video. So that made it even more fun. And it kind of made me feel like I was back in the 90s when I used to have to sneak into the party rooms at the skating rink, right? Because I wasn't old enough. And so it made it feel, everything about the shooting the video was nice. So I enjoy that. And I'm working on my next single that's coming out first week of September, and I'm shooting a video for that. So I'm looking forward to that as well. And so I do enjoy bringing a visual to what my words are, basically. Yes.
I think it's still important to shoot a video, don't you? It's a marketing tool, right?
Yeah, it is. It is. And, because people like to see, I know I'm a visual learner. So, I can hear a song, but seeing the video, sometimes you feel more of what is happening, what the emotion is even more. You relate a little bit more. You adapt to the message a little bit more. So I do agree that music videos can heighten what it is that you're trying to get across. Absolutely.
Now, besides singing and dancing, you're also an actress. You've appeared as a voiceover actor for a national radio show and story titled Don't Go There. You've also appeared on the BET network, and you were also featured in an acting reel as an actress and a wife of celebrity Carl Anthony Payne II. What were those experiences like?
Oh, man, amazing. So I never looked at myself as an actress. I kind of got thrown into the acting role. I've always been very shy as a person, but when I hit the stage, it's a different person that comes out. And so I wouldn't even talk, I was really, really quiet. And so when anybody said, oh, you need to talk or act, I'm like, oh my God, like really? I would panic. And so I kind of got thrown into those roles because I dance and sing. Theater is where I started. And so someone that had an amazing play, a hip hopper, threw me into this leading role. And not only did I have to act and sing, I had to dance too. And so it just made me come out of that shell. And so from then on, people start thinking that I acted. And I'm like, I'm not really an actress, but little did I know I really am, Sometimes it takes other people to see things in you that you don't see in yourself to bring those things out of you. And so those experiences are so memorable and they're so amazing because I had an opportunity to work next to, like I said, celebrity artists. Even on the BET show, I was there with Bow Wow and Peter Gunn and Jeremy and Cher from, celebrity. I mean, it was a bunch of celebrities there. Oh my God. So to be able to be on a screen and around in the environment with these people, even some of the sets I've attended with Sid the Entertainer, like a lot of different opportunities I've had, they have been so rewarding. And just for people to commend me on my professionalism and then the talent of acting, that I didn't know I encompassed, is really, really humbling. And it's really an honor to hear that from them.
That's awesome. Now, are you working on any new acting projects as of now?
Yeah, actually, I forgot I am in a movie that's coming out July the 30th.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm so funny. My friend's like, you never really just sit in what you do. You keep going. So I forget half of the things I'm involved in because I just like, what's next? That's just me. And so I am in a movie. It's called Loved Ones, and it comes out July the 30th. I know they're going to first, I guess, screen it here because it was shot in St. Louis, but it's a lot of celebrity artists involved in that movie as well. And so I did play the role of a wife of one of the main characters in that movie as well. And so I'm looking forward to see it because I haven't seen any of it, any clips or behind the scenes or anything. But we have a movie premiere on the 30th of July, and I'll finally get to see the movie as well. But I'm continually interested in dabbling. I know right now who some of my opportunities are going to come through next. He stays in touch with me, who is in the filming industry, and I know that a lot of the things they're on strike right now. So he's like, as soon as it's lifted, I have so much for you. And so I'm just looking forward to that as well.
What are your plans for the rest of 2023?
As far as what I have planned the rest of the year, oh my God, there's, like I said, a lot more opportunities coming. I actually am in another band that keeps me booked almost every weekend. It's a phenomenal band that travels and do a lot of major shows. But my own project as well, I'm planning to bring this event called Her Story, and it's going to be all about me. And I'll be having that and hosting something like that. And hopefully I'll be able to travel the world with it to where I am. It's going to be taped and aired as well. And it's going to be basically an intimate setting of me showcasing my music and who I am, but also presenting a stage and a platform for other artists to express themselves through that as well. I do have a couple shows lined up to go to Dallas and Indianapolis, and maybe I think it's the NBA weekend, that they All-Star weekend that they're having. So there's a lot of events revolving around that. So it's a lot of things in the work. I'm just, weighing my options on what it looks like to solidify that. Like I said, some other movie roles and possible other reels that I'll be working on. And so I'm just keeping my options open for all things to flow in.
Awesome. Now, what is it about music that makes you feel passionate?
Oh, my God. Well, music for me, I know, is therapy. Mm-hmm. And, it can uplift you depending on what you're listening to, or it could, have you crying out, depending on what that might be. And so for me, music is so important. I think everybody have their ways to express themselves. You have artists who like to paint. You have, musicians who plays the instruments. You have vocalists who sing. So sometimes, for me, I think about that and I'm like, why do I do what I do? And I do it not only for what is rewarding for me, but when I sing, mm-hmm. People are able to receive my spirit, and it takes them to a place. And that's what is rewarding for me, the comments after my shows and how people walk up to me and say, you had me in tears. And through secular music, who would have known, And so I appreciate that. And that's what keeps me loving what I do and keeps me going as far as the music. The finished product is really what people feel and what they take away from what I present.
Absolutely. Now, outside of music, do you have any other hobbies or interests?
Oh my goodness. Well, like I said, I love dance. I do own a couple businesses, so those are like my main hobbies. Which is doing that all day, every day. I have a gaming center. I have a kitchen, a commercial kitchen. Wow. And then I have a home health as well as an adult day program. And so I am always working. And so for me, and I'm a mother of two. So my hobbies consist of everything dealing with work, because it's still rewarding because I serve my community. Mm-hmm. That keeps me pretty busy, and it keeps me fulfilled in a lot of different ways as well. So everything that I try to keep my hands involved in is to be a service of someone or my community at some capacity. Nice.
Now, do you have a website that you'd like to promote?
Yes. It is www.kalondakay.com. It's KALONDAKAY.com. And on there, yes, you'll be able to see and download my music. You'll be able to see some of the interviews I've done across the world, and as well as a lot of my music placements, which I'm proud of. So there's a lot on there. And then for individuals to contact me, because I am looking for more bookings to be able to travel more and get out and just share my music with the world. So
awesome. Now, is there anything you'd like to mention that we didn't talk about today?
Well, no, I just want to mention, yes, to just support artists. I have found that it has been, so easy, this journey, doing my music and doing it on my own. Honestly, everything I'm doing is coming from me and my producer and my marketing manager. And it's been so fulfilling. It's been so easy. But we do look for the support from everybody else to stream and to download and support the music as independent artists, so that we can continue to build and grow and produce more music and things like that. So If anything, I would just say like, subscribe, and share. That's it.
Sounds good to me. Well, Kalonda, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show today. I really dig the music that I've heard so far. I can't wait to hear the new single, and I'm definitely going to check out that movie when it comes out.
Yeah, thank you so much. Like I said, I appreciate you and what you do in creating this platform for artists such as myself. So thank you.
And anytime you want to come back on the show, send me an email. I'd love to have you back on.
Oh, thank you. Will do.
All right. Well, you have a great day. All right.
You too.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Is a weekly radio podcast produced by Jimmy Howell Productions. All rights reserved. For information regarding distribution or adding this podcast to your website, please visit our contact page at therecordmachineshow.com to submit your request. Thanks for listening. See you next time on The Record Machine Show. The Record Machine Show.